lads, so how's everyone doing? Back as promised. So we haven't even touched Project Motor Racing yet, haven't even started it or turned it on, don't even know if it works. But we're going to jump on. Going to give you the brutal truth. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I must admit I still haven't seen any Xbox tryouts yet. Mainly PS5 and PC. I'd say PC reviews definitely leaning towards not happy. Part of me thinks the problem with PC launches is they have to cater for so many. I've said it in my streams this week. They have to cater for so many graphics cards that if you're running a 5090 and they made it so it can run on a 2070, then it's not going to be burning through your new graphics card with any kind of wonder. You know, really, if they release top games and they want to make them top tier, and Top Gear, then they're going to have to align them with the latest spec. You know, that's what, in a sense, people have to do in the console world. I know it can be harsh, but you can't kind of have it all. You can't have a graphics card from 10, 15 years ago or whatever, and then let's say 8 to 10 years ago, but then, you know, moan if the game ain't made for 8 to 10 years ago, if you get me. So we're going to try it on the Xbox. We're on Xbox Series X. I'm running it through a PC that's probably got an old graphics card, hence we're on the Xbox X. I don't really use this PC for gaming or anything. I'm going to get a newer one soon, and then we'll try out some of these other titles hopefully. But we're going to turn it on. We're going to see what it's like. I'm just going to set up a couple of things, give people a chance to join. Just see if I can get this on. What's that? There you go, sorry. But yeah, so we're going to just jump on. Just let me just get this quickly set up. There you go. Right, so I've only just turned the chat on. There we go, just getting started. How we doing? Yeah, I can see everyone saying it's a scam game. Right, we're going to dive in quickly. We're going to fire it up. Let's go and see if it looks crisp. I mean, for me, I'm on a 120 Hz 65-inch telly with the Xbox X, so it does run alright for me on the telly. It's probably a little bit reduced for you guys, I'm afraid, but we'll see how it looks. I'll give you my honest opinion. Hopefully the straight 4 logo is not the sharpest thing we see tonight. So get signed in. We're going to have to confirm what? Ooh, might as well go for Pro then. I'm on a controller at the moment. We're going to go for the wheel in a little while. I'm just on the control to flick through the menus and things. It's easier. So basic setup complete. Advanced setup settings are available in the following menus: cockpit preference, driver profile, seat position, field of view and HUD, select driving assets or assist, should I say, check stats, set nationality and choose your racing. Alright. So let's get in. We're going to go through. We're going to see what we've got for cars. I've got to be honest. It looks sharper on the Xbox than I've seen on anyone's PC videos. The colours and the reflection on the side of the car look right to me. I mean, the scale of the car looks a bit strange, but I think when you get
well out in front with the lead. And Fangio is there too, followed by Italian Umberto Maglioli in a Ferrari.
A bit of a voiceover as we come in. Yeah, scale of the car's always going to look different as you see it.
At the finish, just over 10 hours later, it's Moss who crosses the line to win in record time.
Let's go and see what we've got then.
Fangio comes second and Malioli third, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
Challenges. Currently no entry in there. There's the factory drive program. Can we turn this music off? So has anyone been playing it already? Anyone seen what it's like already? Ooh, fetching stats, come on. Oh, looks like we've got into something straight away. I was only trying to rush it along. I need to get rid of that piano. Right, so what do we do now then? Car. Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is the Lister Storm, yeah. And I mean, it looks a bit. It looks a bit blocky from behind. I mean, the colours look a little bit washed out. The black doesn't quite look black there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Right, it's on controller. I need to do something about that audio. We'll just turn that down for a minute. See how loud that is. So I'll be honest, the detail on the track and that doesn't look too bad. It looks fairly sharp. I can see sort of detail on the tarmac. Painted lines got cracks in. There's a bit of rubber laid down.
Clear of pit lane.
Clear of pit lane. Let's see what it feels like on a controller then. Whoa. It's clearly got no traction control in the Lister. I don't mind the sound of it, to be fair. It's bloody loud. It's a bit like ACC where it's an assault in your eardrums at first. Let's give it some beans then. Loud. Bit of lock up from the ABS. I think we've got the controls aren't where I'd want them. We'll give it a little bit of drift. Right, a little bit too much. Be interested to see what it feels like on a wheel as well, which we will try in a little while. It's the wrong buttons for me, because I'm changing view when I'm... I haven't set anything up, accidentally just jumped straight in. Slice the wheel spin. Right, let's jump out. We'll quickly set up the controls. Right, we'll quickly set up some controls, and we'll oh shit! Just not my coffee. Excuse me. We'll go through a couple of things, see what the rest of it looks like. Let me know what your thoughts. You played it today? Anyone got in? Picked up any wins? To be honest, I'm looking forward to see what it feels like on the wheel.
And here comes Moss, well out in front.
So these are the
and Fangio is there too, followed by Italian
factory driver
Malioli
challenges
in
then.
the Ferrari.
Got Silverstone we were just on, Northampton, Nürburgring. I've got to be honest, the menu a little bit slow. Like, you know, go to everything, fetching stats, so I get where people say it's clunky. It looks pretty sharp.
Fangio comes second and Malioli third, making
Where's
Moss
the options then?
driver ever to win this famous race.
Drive profile. Is it me or is there? Oh, there you go. Left stick down, bottom right corner. Ugh. There you go. Control bindings. Brake, clutch. I'll be honest. Normally have clutch is the A button. We'll have that. Handbrake. We'll have this left bumper. Leave that. Leave that. Camera switch. Back. You're happy with that? Gear up. Pit limit toggle. What have we got here? Gear down. Don't want that. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. No, we don't. I think forget my own controls now. That's it. Pit limiters, RB. Wipers. We're going to need them, aren't we? So that's it. Oh, look left, look right, of course it is.
Fangio comes second and Malioli
No, don't want that. Oh, you're not just unbind. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, we'll see if we need wipers and lights later. The menus are clunky and slow. There you go. Right, can I leave? Let me leave. Right, so let's see what we've got. So career mode. We haven't started, we can have a look. Got your team registration. Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. I've got the GTE pack, I think, installed. I haven't seen the group survival pack yet. It might be there, we'll have a look. Group revival, should I say. I'm eager to just get in really and see what it's like, I suppose. Should we try? Oh, multiplayer first, just go in the deep end. We'll go social on the control pad first. Where do we go? we'll try something. It says push Y to select vehicle. I take it. There you go. Right, now you got the. It's got event track. It seems to have. Got to get rid of that. Sorry. What? Thank God. Right, there you go. Yeah, oh, I felt like I was at a funeral, not a racing game. God. It was doing me in that music. How you doing, Tim? Yeah, let's see what it's like anyway. What's the main things people have seen? Let's see if we can get out the menus first. Everything's a little slow. Almost like frustratingly slow. Do we have to do a where's the license test things that you have to do? Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil. We'll try the license test on the controller then. Here we go. I think that looks pretty sharp. It's a game, remember? You know, I mean, it looks Farming Simulator sharp anyway. I mean, that grass looks freshly mowed. Maybe we can see the lawnmower somewhere. I mean, with the modding, how long will it be before someone's racing a combine harvester, I wonder? But look, the track scan looks pretty good. Cool. Right. Let's go. I'm on till 10-ish. If I'm enjoying myself that much, maybe slightly longer, but I've got another like 4:30 start. Apparently I've got to keep focused. Right, they've got the jump on me. I can't even which button I've done for view.
Officials found a track limit violation.
Did they? Where do they find that? I'd say the level of detail in the distance and things like that, and the track width, looks pretty good, if I'm honest. I mean, the track looks wider than it probably does in most other games I've played, like Rocking. Oh, lose the back end of it. There you go. Oh. Again, the view isn't that dynamic. Probably slightly more rotation on the car than you get on Rennsport, but only slightly more. You get that level of oversteer. I mean, this is on the control pad at the moment, so I had a similar thing when I was playing Rennsport. I think you get a similar thing if you played ACC as well. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent lap out of it then. Oh, you really got to be gentle with that brake pedal or button. Feels a little bit delayed trying to get it back, but I suppose that might be a bit of dampening that's there to protect you on controller. Probably be reducing the settings maybe. It doesn't feel too bad. I've played worse. I mean, I'm coming this at a neutral, like, I enjoy sim racing. And I enjoy racing games, so I want to get the most fun out of them, but it's definitely doable. Oh.
You committed a track limit violation.
Well, we're being gentle on the brakes. Oh. Cool. Just takes to the grass well. Oh, I was looking at the wrong screen then. So this is just on control at the moment. We'll jump on the wheel in a minute and we'll have a little go. It's a little bit lively. It's a bit of a delay. So it's trying to get the timing right for what you'd normally do, and I feel like I'm pulling to the left already. So I reckon even going across the grass, I must have got suspension damage of some sort. So let's go for a restart. I'll turn the volume down a bit. The sound sounds alright, to be honest. Yeah, I said that earlier. I haven't seen anyone playing this on an Xbox, but I'll tell you what, like even the image here, it's going to be a little bit reduced for you because my PC's probably not upscaling to the world spec, especially on a telly or something. But the image for me, I'm on a 120Hz 65-inch telly, and it looks pretty sharp. I mean, that fire engine at the back looks fresh out of Farming Simulator, but maybe the bridge does as well. Some of the details are good though, like the trees and that look pretty crisp in the distance. I'd say the scale of the track here maybe looks a little bit different to what you're used to looking at. There's a big gap between the cars. On most games they generally fill it up a bit more, but it looks like there's plenty of room. So we'll give it a go. We'll see how we fare on a controller if we start the challenge again. See if we can keep up with the AI this time. It'd be nice if you push restart and it just restarted, but there's another option for that. Here we go. Bill Jones, Drew Fletcher, Felix Gibbon 5. I'm probably going to come 5th. God, them AI get more turning than me. They get big pass for the X rotation there, Wood. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not up to speed, but them AI look fairly quick for a test. Wait a bit. So it's got to double that brake a smidge. Helps it rotate as well, funny enough. Well, it's doable on a controller, that's for sure. We haven't played with any settings, we're playing the standard. See if we take this flat out then. Like the initial turning's delayed, if you just throw it in, give it a bit too much of a flick. You can probably tone that in with the settings, I think. It's a bit tricky with the no ABS on the controller. You don't really get. I'm not getting any feel through the. Feel for how much pressure to apply to the brakes. It's not giving me anything. Pad's vibrating a little, but not much.
Race officials caught a track limit violation.
Who was it? The track looks pretty nice, I'll be honest. And the car doesn't handle too bad at all. I think when you get a lot of reviews, especially from people who have cut their bread and butter for 10 years playing a set of Corsa, when you do get on other games, you find it hard to accept their differences, nuances. People tend to say, like, you know, ACC is the most realistic, and if it is for you, then that's absolutely fine. But ACC punishes you very easily for very small errors in a car, and if you've ever been on track in a car, you can certainly push them a lot harder than you can in ACC. Not to mention that they are race cars. I mean, it feels like the chassis was off a skateboard to me sometimes. This is doable. We've got to obviously get more speed.
You've got a track limit violation.
We've got to turn that guy off. He probably talked to us too much. I haven't seen what lap time we've got so far. 103. Right, let's see what we can do then. There's just a delay on getting back that you're not kind of used to. I don't know what it'd be like on the wheel, but you do get it on the pad on games like this, to be fair. Sounds good inside the car, sounds loud. rev limiter. Even when you get back on the throttle, there seems to be like a delay. I don't know what assists you're on. I'll have to have a look. Certainly no traction control on. Tag limits. Inside car view's quite good. Some of the colours do look like a little bit
Race
washed out
officials
of
noted
grey.
a track limit
I
violation.
suppose a little bit, but and you can see some graining in the distance. It's minute though. If you concentrate on the racing, if you get really close to the barrier, it looks okay. I mean, what are they? Look, I think there's a couple of bolts missing there. Have to get them back out. Oof. Right, let's go restart one more time with the controller. We'll see if we can now keep up with the AI. And then we'll jump on the wheel and see how it feels. And if we pass this test, we'll jump online. Got to practice our starts. There you can ride the slide nicely. Seems like there's a downshift protection. Won't let you go down too quick. Rennsport has the same. We're closer. Not close enough for slipstream yet.
Got a ping, we're fastest car on track.
Look, see the delay there, that's the one that catches me out the most. I need to get in their slipstream to be able to cause an effect, I think. Definitely looks closer. Man's not been told off yet. Oh, there you go. Tell me off for that one. No, no, that one.
Track limit violation detected by officials.
Thumb's getting the work out. Come on, you can almost smell their exhaust. Come on. I can hear the air off his car.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
But I can still save that. No! Monica! Well, to be fair, I thought I was doing pretty well on the controller there. If this is your last chance for a game, whew. No, to be fair, it does feel good. I'll be honest, I think it felt right then. That's just on controller. You know, it's kind of like semi-predictable. It won't misbehave, look, you know, let you not catch it out, but it's also very much controllable. You can abuse it a little bit. You can give the brakes a really good squeeze, but if you hold them for too long, like you just hear the squeal there, you kind of want to come back off them. A smidge. There's a little bit of delay, but you might be able to soften that in the settings. We'll have a look at some of the settings. You can definitely still throw it around and get a good lap. Yeah, but we jumped on. How many goes we had? This is our third go for the clue. We've only really done laps. Ooh. Right, we need to add a handbrake button. I think some of these cars just won't turn around quick enough without one.
Track limit violation confirmed by officials. The leader's here.
Right, should we jump on the wheel then and see what it's like? Quickly. Let me just transfer over. Yeah, the thing is with the Assetto Corsa Evo and their free roam is that's still way off, isn't it? And you'll be having a 5080 graphics cards, but they'll still be making games for 2080s, I'm afraid. That's half the problem, like I say, is I think people on PC, they go like, oh yeah, I'm running all the top gear, but at the end of the day, the game's been moderated to run on not the best gear as well, so you know, it's like getting an Xbox 360 game and sticking it on a Series X. Yeah, it's going to do alright, but it's not going to max out your Series X, is it? Oh, let's get in the hot seat. See what we can do. Right, let's it's not working on the pad, so I'm swapping. There you go. There you go. Swapped over. I haven't even tried it yet, don't even know what the wheel's going to feel like. I'm using a wooden one. Let me pull the chat over quickly, sorry, 2 seconds. And let me just have some quick botanicals to prepare ourselves. Right, so we've restarted. Oh look, there's a vehicle set up. Oh, tyre and chassis. Oh look. Oh look. That's where you find the time on this page. Tyre pressures. Yeah. Well, you know, no team ever really got accused of running their tyres too high. So in that case, what's the minimum? 130. Yeah. We'll see what it does. Oh. How do I... oh, there you go. So it changes both at the same time. Wonder if you can separate that. On Rennsport you can choose to do both on the axle at the same time, or you can do individual corners as well. Steering, we'll leave all that. We'll see what it feels like first. So you can't do any other settings. I suppose it's a spec series, isn't it? So we'll hope that the tyre pressure is the overall defining factor of a fast lap or not. I didn't see what we got in the end, but we were running about the same speed as them on the controller. In fact, I think it said we had the fastest lap, didn't it? So, right, let's go before the track cools down. I keep going to restart, thinking, no, restart. But no, there's your restart. No, we have to go down the drive.
Good luck, mate.
Don't know how hard I'm going to have to squeeze the pedal yet, so... The car's definitely quieter. For some reason, why does the car sound really quiet? Let's go... Is it me or has the engine noise dropped out?
Officials flagged a track limit violation.
Yeah. Oh. Almost feels like I've got to put more steer into the... that's going to have broken us. Almost feels like I've got to put more steer into the steering than the other controller. So I think... Oh. If we can speed up... Well, might as well go from one extreme to the other first. That kept it, yeah. See if that speeds up the steering a bit. See if the audio's back to normal. Still sounds quieter. Does my thing come out or no? All I can hear is wind, not engine. Sounds like an electric car. Well, it does feel like understeering on the steering wheel, to be honest. Well, I know I've speeded up the steering, but I think you're going to need it to catch it through bends like that. We'll see if I get used to it if we dial it back again. Yeah, look, made the turn now. I mean, it's a little bit lively on the exit. That's definitely improved it. One thing I will say is I've got to see if I can. Just don't seem to have any engine sound. Oh. Warren just made that. Oof. Feels like I'm carrying more speed, but ooh. I mean, other than the steering wheel setting, I haven't changed a single thing. I've only turned this game on, obviously. I've jumped straight in. I mean, honestly, I do get why people do the slaty videos and they go, oh, you know, they're almost themselves like people who have played ACC and stuff like that loads. Almost, you know, it's like sick of the game and want something new to come and take over. They really want it to happen, but then if it doesn't feel better, it's like the iPhone. You know, if you use the iPhone, you go and try Samsung, you think it's dog poop. Oh. There's the ABS kicking in. You know, sometimes you get so used to something that it's hard to see past. But approaching this neutrally, I mean, I'm not as disappointed as I was in Rennsport's launch, but then Rennsport have done a good fix and I have enjoyed racing it this week. We'll see what online multiplayer's like if we can get through this test, but almost feels like I'll get more chance of getting through it on a controller than a wheel. Why am I slowing down? Right. One lap, see if we can get a decent lap and then we'll go back in and see if we can qualify on the wheel.
Officials flagged a track limit violation.
See? I mean, I'll be honest. That felt like I made an error and it felt like I got punished for it. So I would say the error came easier on the wheel than it did on the controller. Maybe if we... Nope. Maybe if we... Okay. We're half the difference. Steering stiffness, steering damping. We'll have to have a fiddle with that. We'll try it at 1.5 for now. I don't want to change too many things before I try it again. Be nice if we got some sound back. I see potential, definitely. I see potential. if I'm honest. Honestly, like it looks here on my TV for me. It looks pretty sharp. It looks right. You can kind of see the grass. There is a kind of little bit of pixely haze, slightly, if you really look at the detail, but things like that can definitely get ironed out. I mean, you look at games like Forza and that, you know, they sorted out lighting and all sorts of things as they've gone on. That probably feels a little bit better. Still, like it's got as much chance of punishing you. I'd say 1.5 feels like a bit more of a sweet spot for this car anyway. Can't guarantee what it feels like on the others. Brakes are still a bit of an unknown.
Violation. Officials noted it.
You know, like ACC or Rennsport is a bit like ACC. It feels like you really got to tread on the brake to get anything out of it. This one, I'm not, because the noise feels off. I might restart in a second. I don't know if I'm getting all the right sound. There's definitely a noise bug since I've switched to the wheel. I wonder if I turn the control pad on, what it does. If it does anything. There you go, look. I don't know if that worked for you or just me. There you go, as soon as I turn the control pad back on, I've got loud noise again. Yeah, 1.5 definitely feels better. Well, I've still got to lay off a little bit for that bend.
Officials flagged a track limit violation.
Oh, clip the back end then. Oh, right on the wall. I felt that. Oh, right on my backside. Right, so steering feels better at that. We're going to go. We're going to leave the tyre pressures low. I'd say like I say, the handling and the physics, I think I don't think they're a million miles off. Like, and I honestly think there's so many people who've got so many preferences when it comes to driving games that you're always going to get so much.
Focused.
Both negative, positive. Right, see if we get a decent start. Better. Right, there is a oh, stayed on. There is a different feel to it. Force feedback isn't strong, it's enough, there's enough centering. I don't personally have it too ridiculously high anyway. I think with this farming simulator I'd just spend more time on the grass maybe. See if got for assists and everything? Authentic. Let's see what their line's like. I must admit, I think I went through there faster than the line last time. See, like, I mean, you know, that's probably how hard tyres would feel on the grass. And we'll try again. Well, the test isn't easy. I'm not, I mean, mine, I'm sort of having a look at my chat box and I've got it coming back on my iPad at me so I can see my stream on an iPad. Doesn't look too bad, so I don't know what it looks like for you, but I like, the picture does not look bad on the Xbox. And it, I'll be honest, it's playing alright on the Xbox. It's not, I'm not up to speed yet, so you've got to take that into consideration. It doesn't normally take me long. I keep thinking about going to restart game. Menus are a bit annoying. It's a bit like, I feel like I've got to do everything twice just to get somewhere. And if you haven't, it's got to load between menus.
Keep focused.
Keep focused. Better start. That line is not fast. Definitely more risky without it. Once you kind of learn how far you've got to turn it for a bend, there's sort of like a speed that you want to get there at. If you go too fast, you get a bit of a twitch. That corner's definitely slower. On the line. It doesn't sound too bad. I mean, there's a lot of wind noise. It's like racing in a hurricane. But So is the objective to win? I don't know. Or just set the fastest lap, or not the fastest lap, but it's just the time, I don't know. We're going to win it though, one day. One thing the line probably does show you quite well is more like your turning arc. The line's definitely positioned well, even a bit modestly slow. That's how you do it. I'll be honest, to get you smoothness with it, and it does. You can overdrive them front wheels, although they've got lots of grip to offer, 100%. No, it's
Track limit violation. Officials noted it.
did though. Look, you can scrub the front tyres like that. Whoop. But there's definitely a lot of rear end grip. Used to it. But yeah, the line definitely shows you a good arc and kind of the speed in which you want to get in. I'm still getting in a little bit quick every now and then. We have dialed up the turning response just because I didn't want to have to cross my arms 3 times just getting the turn out of the car. It's the only thing we've adjusted. Steering rate up to 1.5. Have you tried the license test? Successfully, I like that. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. Got that on my side already. We're not catching them, they are just there.
It's the last lap. Push as hard as you can. Make the most of it.
There's definitely seems to be like a delay on the throttle. Like when you come off and go back on, it doesn't feel like it's instant every now and then. We've got it on pro settings, so there shouldn't really be anything to stop it. we go, see this as well. Well, that feels well.
Those guys were on another level today. Definitely a wake-up call, so we'll do more preparation for the next race.
Oh, I didn't realise I was going to pass just by completing it. But we can come back and improve later, right? Best lap was a 101. Running about the same time as them. Division 5. I feel embarrassed now. My biggest gripe up to now, well, probably the clunkiness of the menus and stuff like that. To be honest, sounds I can definitely live with. I think they're in the right direction. Things might get polished. I mean, the car sounds like a car. It revs well. There's a lot of wind noise, so maybe the balancing. But you can possibly do that yourself with ambient noises and that. Have a dive deep into the options. Have a little look. Drive, it doesn't feel too bad. It felt okay on a pad and it feels okay on the wheel. Oh, get under 8 minute 30, that was it? 8 minutes 15, so we've done alright. I almost feel like I want to improve. If I improve, does it put you up a league? Oh, right, here you go. Like, you have passed the PMR test and have been assigned the following rating, 30, Division 5. You can now access online racings. You may press complete to enter ranked online. You will be assigned the above rating and will not be able to attempt the license test again. You may also choose to retake the license test as many times as you please, return to the main menu and try again later. Okay. Right. Now that we know what it's going to do, we're going to do one more go at it and just see if we can improve then. And do it on the pad of the wheel. Right, let's go. I mean, I think the cars, you know, look alright. You know, they're going to look different to other games, but
Need a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean.
it looks better than I've seen people running them on PC, so I must admit. See if we can get all important good start. All my controls run out of battery and the sound's gone again. Oh, AI taking each other out. This could be our chance. A little bump there they were. Alright, I don't want to lose them. What ranks did you get? Do you know? Anyone want to say? Don't just say one better than mine. Come on. You only need a general lift off there to take it. More just to keep that grip. Get the weight on
Timing
the
screen
front of
has
it.
you at the top.
almost want to sacrifice that bend for this run down here. Why did I brake there? Road and a bit of the off-road. Oh, almost lost it. Come on, get some slipstream down the straight. There it is. Come on, suck it up, suck it up. Oh, he wouldn't give up, was he? No, Monica! Oh. He was doing alright then. I was enjoying it, I'll be honest. I was enjoying it. Hey Blitzy, thanks for that, mate. Seriously, thanks for that. Means a lot, mate. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much round in the sense of that, because they put quite a lot into it. I mean, you know, saying that, Forza put a lot into theirs and abandoned it pretty quick enough, didn't they, really, for the forever game. But, you know, the state of repairs and fixes now, I think, are probably easier to do than they were even back in the day of Project Cars. So, I think, and to be fair, they must have done about 3 or 4 fixes in the last few tests I've seen they've done. Every time they've done a new test, there was someone complaining about something and they needed to fix something else. Yeah, I haven't changed any settings on it yet. What are you on, Blitz? Xbox? I haven't changed any settings apart from I dialed in the... I've dropped my tyre pressure. Oh, did we jump that? Oh, we got that, look. What a start. Go on. They defend worse than real people. Willing to just shut the door on you. Oh, tyres cold. Definitely feel the difference between cold tyres then. Where did you do you remember what time you got? If you don't want to say, let's say. Oh, you must have passed. What did I just do? 8:15.
Track limit violation. Officials are aware.
My wheels, I'm on a Logitech 920, an old one. 364,000 miles. It's been in approximately 800 different cars. Like Trigger's broom. Right, let's get these. I want to overtake them. No. Another track limits. Right. Threw away that start then. I threw away that start. We're going to go again. Gotta be honest, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I was. When I was at work today, I was taking the time to look at some other people's videos, and like I say, they're mainly PC and the odd PS5. Didn't really see anyone playing it on the Xbox. Maybe it's because it works better on the Xbox. Shh. But it feels pretty good. I mean, I'm straight off the bat. I haven't really changed anything apart from all I've changed is, oh look, we've got suspension in that there. Oh look, all I've changed is a steering rack rate to 1.5 from 1.0, just to speed up the inputs. I went to 2. 2 was fine. You get into the turns nice, but when you were correcting, you probably had a little bit too much. So 1.5 felt fine. I've dropped the tyre pressures down to 130, which is the minimum, and that's simply on the rule that no race car team ever got accused of running their tyres too hard. So soft is probably best. Probably why I was slipping a little bit more there early on. We haven't looked at the suspension that lot. Again, I thought I should have thought engine and powertrain. Maybe we should swap them. Suspension. Here we go. So slow bump, slow rebound, 10 and 10, which is weird. I mean, well, it's not weird. Just wouldn't normally have them the same. I tend to find games are all different anyway, so it's kind of what you want to do with things like this is just go all the way down on your bump stiffness on all 4 corners, and go all the way up on your bump stiffness on all 4 corners, and see which end you liked it on. Take a picture of where they are now, just in case it hasn't got a reset. We can load people's setups, can we? Can we load people's setups? Only our own. Only our own. I'm sure there was something about setups, wasn't there? Right, so should we have a fiddle around then? Oh, looks like I'm on the pad now. No. Oh, there you go. That's it. Suspension. So should we have a fiddle around? Camber, toe in, 0.5. What's the toe on the rear? I wonder if should we dare? We'll experiment later, because we're doing alright so far. I was going to see, it might make it a bit lethal, but then could probably reduce the steering rack back down, reduce a bit of the toe. See, on the toe, what you have to think about, like when you're rotating around a corner, is you see the way like a long vehicle or an articulate vehicle with rear wheel steer goes round. You know, inherently the rear wheels will toe out and the front wheels will toe in. Toe in should give you a faster turn in response, but depending where your camber and things are, you can find the limit quicker. And then toe out on the rear wheel should make the rear follow, but in a rear wheel drive car it's going to want to sometimes spit you off as well. In some games you can use it, in some games it's more lethal, like ACC, and that can be a bit more lethal. Right, let's quickly see if we can do this test one more time then. Is there anything else we could look at? Engine drivetrain. Oh, ABS. Okay, preload clutches. So that's going to be your acceleration and your deceleration. So deceleration will obviously stop your, so that'll improve your fishtailing under braking. But the more you increase it, you'd slightly decrease your turning circle, right? Because more control is going to take away from steering generally. And then the power angle is it's going to be how much slip you get when you apply the throttle. Clutches. Trying to think what that is. Well, that will do. No real explanations, I don't think. Have to look at that. And then Newton meters of preload is just going to be how early or how late your differential kicks in. So the less, the earlier. So safer, looser. We'll leave it where it was for now. We will have an experiment and we'll maybe do a video on that, have some tests and see what we find out. Brake pressure 100%, bias 71 to the front. It's a lot of load, isn't it? I wonder if we reduce it. If it that's the only one I'm going to reduce just to see. There you go, they stayed the same. Right, let's give it a go. Right, so I haven't got into multiplayer rowdy yet because
keep focused.
I haven't managed to do a cold trickle lap yet. Once we do this, we'll go in. I've qualified, but wanted to improve. We didn't improve our start. We had our best start last time. You see what the brakes feel like when they're more loaded up to be even. Cold tyres again. Oh, that grass going to fling then. It's supposed to be improving. Right.
Track limit violation confirmed by...
We definitely felt them brakes then, didn't we? That's why you test. Was something like that, wasn't it? Right, let's get a decent start. Yeah, I haven't quite seen the multiplayer. Did show different classes. So yeah, in the class of car that you're in, you can't just choose any car. No open lobbies. There might be mixed classes. Haven't dived into it yet, but we see there was a GT3 one and an MX5 one running when I started, but I couldn't get in. I had to do this. Right, better start. Stay with them. When you do like a subtle let off the throttle, once you come so far back, there just seems to be a slight delay when you get back on it. It depends how much you lift. It's like if you lift beyond halfway, it seems to be a slight hesitation when it comes back on. No.
Track limit violation. Officials noted.
Sorry. We were doing better before. Got to finish this now, come on. Got to finish it. I'm going to go racing. See how it is online. Oh. It's going to take us a lap to get that back. Maybe not. on this section I normally get a bit more clothes on them. Oh, we can clearly use quite a chunk of that. Like it. Come on, give it to me.
Fastest lap.
Sacrifice that Ben for this one. Go on. No, Monica! She doesn't like the old Max Verstappen route down 2 wheels on the grass, does she? Oh, it's doing so well. Where's rewind? Where is rewind? Honestly, like, if you've got a wheel, I mean, I'm on a 920, don't get me wrong, that had me there on the grass, but you know, if you're going to visit the grass on high slick tyres, come here, you. You know, that's going to happen. Really want to get out wide on this one so you can cut back in here. It gives you the run down the hill. With a little bit of sacrifice, you don't really lose anything. More to gain. Oh, I killed ourselves with third there, but I kind of needed it to save the car. Come here.
You've got the fastest lap right now. Nice work.
The bumps feel good. He ain't giving it up, is he? He ain't giving it up. Have to do the same as last time. I think, honestly, I think this is alright. Like, you see, I've been caught out on the grass a couple of times, but I'm racing quite aggressive with him here. I like it. I'll be honest. After all the views I watched today, I thought, oh, those places. Switch back, come on. Oh, he got the bump off me. Maybe if I push him onto matey, they'll have their own coming together. I don't know what it's going to be like on the outside, but I'll be honest. He seems crazy. Got him, got him. Don't throw it away. Coming on to lap 4. Once them tyres are hot, be way more aggressive with it. A little bit of a screen glitch there. Probably get too fast for it now. Car's taking a slight pounding. Ho ho ho! Them AI. Right. What's my main gripe about the game? Is that AI. I mean, come on. What am I supposed to do? Just follow him around? I mean, this is a test or a race? Yeah, see, I'm on the Logitech, so my settings, like, I don't know what it'd be like on them different wheels, different settings. What does it feel like on the old
Good luck, mate.
CSL? Right, let's get a golden start. Cold tide around the outside, get that cut back in. Tyres are a bit dodgy. Feel like they just come out the fridge. What is it with these guys? Come on. Where we died last time. It's going to be even more aggressive and hold my line. Go on, do one. There you go. Yeah, with all these bullies, mate.
You're currently the fastest on track.
And Marshall didn't even mind. He prefers that to going off, which we're going to do. Ah, just when we learn how to stick it to them. Just when we learn how to stick it to them. Right, that's what they're going to get from now on. That is what they're going to get. I hope that number 30 wasn't the amount of attempts I had. Right. Now. To be fair, I'm just going to, sorry, I know. It's a new game. We're going to give it a go. We're going to try and get this right. We want to try and get ourselves in the best lobbies possible. That's all I'm thinking. I lost about 3 seconds on the start. good. I'm interested to try it on other tracks for this now. Right, let's go.
Timing screen has you at the top.
Scandinavian flick back. Come on, mate. Here we go.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
Yeah, let's just spatter these this time round. See ya. Go, go, go. Once them tyres get hot, you can really lean on them a lot more. I mean, if that ain't real, I don't know what it is. Come on, 59s maybe if we're lucky. Whoa, just outside. This feels fine to me. That certainly has been an easy task, which is kind of what you'd expect. You've got to kind of learn the limits to be able to really push it. 59s, here we come. Gosh.
Car behind isn't closing the gap. Keep your rhythm and stay focused.
Yeah. almost binned it then. Only 2 more laps left after this. You'll be lucky to get into the 58 to be nice. A good run round here. Go on. That front left is bait. Come on. The colours and the fonts of the speedos.
Final lap, you're in the lead. Stay sharp and bring it home for the win. Pushing too hard on corner entry and the exit, mate.
You want to get in, mate? Come on. Right, where's my handbrake and barrel roll across the line?
Car behind isn't closing the gap. Keep your rhythm and stay focused.
Bosh. There we go. Wheel. Steering wheel, mate.
Fantastic performance. Thanks for a great job today. The crew really pulled it out of the bag.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah. Thanks for turning up. Really appreciate it. Bosh. We'll have that. I'll take that one. We spent enough time in here. Let's get on the multiplayer race. See what we can do. Complete. Division 2 seems good enough to me. Once I've accepted, you'll all now say you're in Division 1, won't you? Go on, say it. Right, so there we go. We've done the... Oh, look. That looks fun, doesn't it? Well, we've got 15 minutes till anything starts. Come on. That's longer than Rennsport. Right, let's... There's the GTEs, NGTs, GT3s is what that looks like. Well, United States GT Series, GT World Series, LMPs, GT1s. Is that the Lotus lease one there, is it? There's GT3. Oh look, there's the Audi, there you go. You said that earlier, there's the Audi. Starting in 14 minutes, 20 laps. We're on Lexington without the chicane. That's right, Danny, no problem, mate. How you doing? Yeah, done alright there, I think. Did we do alright? Was that a good time? I didn't even see what my end time was, to be honest. I'm just quite happy with Division 2. Means I'll probably just get whopped to my first race. Donington, Lexington, San Marino. Haven't done any of them. What is the global rating? That does that go up to 100 or does it carry on going? I don't know. Class rating. 0 starts, 0 poles, 0 wins. I haven't even drunk my coffee. What we'll do is we'll see if there's anything in the other ones. That's ranked, isn't it? So what's in the custom? Or is that just your own lobby? Oh, dashboard. Dashboarded. Yeah, I done the same, Rowdy, to be honest. I bought the standard version only because, you know, Rennsport stung me a little. They're both in the same month, and I thought, you know, do I need, if I like it, I'll buy the content. To be fair, that first bit, that license test on the wheel, that felt good. The force feedback wasn't too much. I generally don't play with too much. As long as the wheel feels like it wants to centre naturally, that's enough for me. You know, most of the effort in the wheel, I want to be coming from myself. I just want a bit of weight to it. I don't need it wrenching my arms off. Sign in. Must admit, I was looking forward to having to go on the list of Storm, and I must admit, we first went in, that's the first thing we done was push the button and accidentally ended in the list of Storm in the race. It felt good, felt a bit beastie, but looks were a bit like, Aston Martin doesn't look too bad there. We're going to go for multiplayer, aren't we? That's it, sorry. Trying to think, getting late in the day for me now. I've been on the go since 4:30. Social, see if there's anything in there then. There you go. And we've got Lime Rock in the Mazda MX-5, 10 laps. Look at that. Car. Then how many paint jobs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 paint jobs. In Rennsport, that'd cost you 8 million quid. And that's pounds. 8 million pounds. You have to be a lottery winner. And all they are is liveries. I mean, come on. It's not Mona Lisa. Quite ugly though, really, isn't she? Which one should we go for? I quite like that one. Oh, do we go for a bit of extra glow? Yeah, go on, we'll have that one. Assigning me to a race split. Hopefully not a banana split. Right, so it's a slow race to the server. Slow race to the server. I wish I kind of knew what it was doing. But I don't. We've selected a car, we've selected a paint job. We don't know. Even the driver's put his hands on his hips. He's like, what's going on? Do we go back? Do we stay in? Is there a countdown? It says session begins in launching. Alright, okay, it's launching. Oh, there you go. We've got something else just happened. Nope, we didn't get into that one. What is it doing? Right, let's have a look. 2 minutes 50. Why am I got an overlaid menu? What am I looking at? How many people are going to end up on your blocked user list? Is that what we've done? It crashed. 21 people in here apparently. Right, 2 minutes 8. Right, in that time, I'm going to make a very quick coffee and some botanicals. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 1 minute 55. God, that was quick, wasn't it? God, the loading is so fast. I think I had one of the fastest blue circles I've ever seen. There you go, look, here it is again. It's like the electric meter on National Lampoon's Christmas. Right, we are apparently connecting this time. Come on, we just want to test ourselves against some people. See if we can pick up a win. My first outing, and then that's it. I'll just leave myself with 100% stats and leave. No, it didn't work, did it? Quite. Tell me it didn't work. Everything is connected. So far, we've done a license test. We've got ourselves into Division 2. I didn't see what my final time was. You might be able to go back and check it. We're now trying to find a race. We're going to go in the MX-5, this is what we practiced in. And so far, I think at the moment we must be based in Europe and the race is in Japan. So, and that's Lime Rock, so it's in America. So we must be based in Kazakhstan, and we're having to drive over. Is this launching again or just crashing again? 28 players in. Well, it's a nice big lobby. I don't know if everyone's has anyone seen a lobby? Has anyone been in an online race? This is slow. If I thought it was going to be this slow loading, or I knew it was, and it needed to be, like it couldn't be fixed, I'd have just let you play Space Invaders while you were waiting. What is going on? We can't find a race. So, let's jump in and start the career quickly then, because I haven't got much time left. So, we're going new career. Okay. Starting motorsport journey, choosing one of 3 continents as your HQ. When making the choice, remember that while all the cars and events are immediately available, the cost of the cars and the entry fees will be affected by the location of your HQ. Adventure, we all know this, don't we? We've seen enough, come on. Where are we going to start from? We're going to go Europe. Team name. What? We can't do team name. Oh. Someone should have come up with it for me, shouldn't it? Fearless Gobble. Or we'll have number 5 then. What are you doing, Benji? Dog's having a mad moment. Come here, sausage. Right, what should we do team name? We'll just do FG5. Let's have FG5 races. Right, that'll do. X to confirm, not A. There you go. Rolling billboard. Traditional sponsorship arrangement. You're paid a flat out amount per race. That amount is based on the prestige of your car you're racing. Your performance doesn't matter with this model. You're a rolling billboard and nothing more. Safest model. Competitive. Go on then. Ambassador. Ooh. No. Should just go all in and go for champion. I never was a rich boy. Start with a tenner. Difficulty 100%. Race length times 1. Crew experience authentic. Is that the toughest? That'll do. We've got 100 grand, and they want 82,000 for an MX-5. Just having a look. Oh, look, there you go. Porsche GT4. Not too bad. 153. That'll probably be on the next step or something, I suppose. Right, let's go in. See what it's like. 82 grand already gone. Event calendar. Oh, look. Best purse and cheapest to go to. Oh, we're going to be doing, looks like it's going to be the UK Championship at cost of 10,000. But yeah. If it's a real Silverstone, we ain't even got enough to purchase a race weekend ticket anymore. For a visitor. So let's go Northampton. Silverstone, we haven't done this. What we've done so far is I used to be Australian once upon a time. No. I'm from Birmingham. You can tell by my accent. Oh, bit of me, mate. Oh, bit of me. So last time we did reduce our tyre pressure. We're going to do the same again. Bye-bye tyre pressure. And we up that, that's all we did. This practicing, is it? Let's get in practice. Or did we just quit practice? Did we just... Alright. Let's do we push A instead of X or something? Can't go back. Good replay, good session everyone. Good session. Thank you. Good session. There we go. Sorry. Right, we on pit limit auto, innit? Excuse me, do I move in? There you go. Don't know if he's on pit limit, I'm just driving slow anyway. Don't want a penalty. $60.
Hammer down now.
Hammer is down. Why does it feel like I've got pit limit? What did I set as pit limit? There you go. That was it. There we go. Gymkhana, a couple of cones. Let's see what Northampton's like. Looks just like the town centre. So you can definitely oversteer them front wheels without much punishment. Feel them go, but I only feel the back end go. I've got to learn this track a little bit. Well, not learn the track, but just learn how the car feels around here, I suppose.
You're on the clock now. This lap is counting.
Oh, is it now? Not enough pressure. Woohoo. second gear feels a bit low for it. Got a car in the distance behind and a car above. The rear view mirror is slightly better than Rennsport. What's 100% difficulty like on first lap then? I've turned the downshift limiter off as well, so definitely probably kill your engine easier, but slow down quicker. I'm hoping once they see my driving, they'll pick up the wheel. On that.
5 minutes remaining in the session.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, really nice to stay closer to it. Right, what are they running 115s, we're 117, so must try harder. No, track limits. Maybe not. Obviously, I didn't laser scan the track limits. It doesn't need second there, just needs more speed. We're on 100% difficulty, it's our first go, so we'll go up to speed. Too many gears. Alright, in the first sector. So the next one to let us down. Get anything from that? Okay,
1 minute left.
1 minute left. Yeah, I can still go faster through that. Definitely losing time there. We're at 15.8. We're not far off pace now. Good on the running the practice, I suppose. If you haven't done it, don't put Shay in practice mode. Take your back out.
Check your flag out. Session is done. Half a second off.
Well, that's 100% difficulty. So just again. Yeah, Gibbon racing. A good one as well. We've got next session.
Here's what it is. We're going to have traffic to deal with at the start of the race.
That's the fun in it. How many laps we got? 8 laps. Well, we're going to have to make a couple of quick overtakes if we're going to be a champion. We're going to run out of money fast. Well, we've got the start, right? Whoa!
Track limit violation. Officials are aware.
He bumped me. Where's he going? Ooh. 2-second penalty. Right, we'll see what they're doing for speed then. See if we can catch some toe. They're not doing that. That's what they're not doing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome to race day. I've got a feeling now our career's going to be over. stitching on the steering wheel looks alright.
Track limit violation confirmed by officials.
Confirmed? It does look different in this view, obviously, but... Right, let's see if we can find a multiplayer quickly. I'm very interested in doing a multiplayer. You can't get into lobbies, yeah. I can't get into lobbies. Can we set one up? What does the career do? I've got £4 left. Well, if we can't do online, see if it lets us start that again then. Or is it on 1 or 2? The AI is a bit brutal. When we were in the test we found that out. We did beat them all. Got ourselves up to Division 2 with a rank of 80. Could have possibly improved a little bit more, but... Right. We'll go a little bit higher on that, maybe. But lower than it was. Us, we didn't change, did we, second time around?
Hammer down now.
Cold tyres. Move some of them cones over for next time round. But yeah, I'll be honest, I think it does feel good. I think it drives pretty good. I haven't played around to dial in any extra force feedback. It feels right. It's out of the box when you're Logitech. I don't generally play with too much feedback. I just want the wheel to centre as much as it needs to without locking me out. Ooh. The tyres round here, what are they taking? That's 1 lap done, and we've so far slightly warmed up the left hand side. This turn should warm up. Upshift to save the rear end. There you go, see, told her to get rid of them cones next lap.
We're top of the board on pace right now.
What do you think of it, John? How did you get on with the licence test? Took us a few goes, we had a little go on control at first.
Minutes remaining in the session.
Oh, we held it. Keeping it pinned since 1979. Feels good. It's only our second track. The understeer was heavy there. Upshift to catch it again. Didn't need to go down there. Yeah, I'm in the career mode, mate. Yeah, MX-5, it's on 100%.
Well done. The timing screen shows you're the fastest car out there right now.
Beautiful. I'll take that. Right, let's get qualifying done.
Hammer down now.
Probably got the pit lever on. Oh yeah, I have. There we go. It wasn't on. I think we're going to struggle on them cold tyres early with the beast of an AI muscling us, no doubt.
Qualifying lap underway. This one counts.
All right, mate. They are pretty ruthless. Yeah, it's tough, going to be pretty consistent at the higher end of the speed. They didn't laser scan those track limits today. down gear then. Cross us. Keep forgetting, just got to leave it in third and try and take it as fast as you can.
5 minutes left in the session.
Done it again. Pull it down to 11. Got one through. Oh, don't do that. Tough to be consistent. Good lap. Trying hard, it's not doing the last two cones.
Yeah. 1 minute to go.
Let me finish the lap. One last shot.
Checking flag out. Session is done.
We're into overtime. Don't think we're going to do it. Come on. Oh. Tell you what, they're pretty solid qualifying times, to be honest. Not much between everyone, and we're stuck right in the middle. I don't think this is going to be any good for us.
Calling's over, mate. Wish that had panned out a little better for us.
Alright, let's get stuck in. This is my last race. Yeah, I'm journeyman starting underground, saying, mate, MX5. I've only got enough for dinner left, so we need this win. Beautiful. I generally anticipate a slight jump. That's what I go for. And then a slight pump on turn one, little bit of screen picture.
Track limit violation.
Come
Officials
on,
are aware.
let me do it every other time. That last corner took 2 seconds. I wouldn't have done that if I was Max. How we stayed on there, I don't know. Depends with understeer. Well, I managed to get away with that. Seems to have settled in. AI's calmed down a little. They're more keen than the normal people. Letting to get up with the pack, come on. Close a bit there.
Race officials called a track limit violation.
No, they didn't. 4 seconds. Penalties are harsh. honestly think it looks good. I think it feels good. I reckon the only reason people didn't show it on Xbox, they didn't give it to it on Xbox, it probably works on here the best. Well, track limit's gone.
Officials flagged a track limit violation.
Bit of two-wheel action. Controller turned off. That means my sound disappears for some reason. There we go, carrying the speed. Almost lost ourselves there. I can see myself enjoying racing AI still, if I'm honest. It's 100% difficulty. I'm making it 99% difficult at least. Throw it into it. Whoa. A little bit of a run. That's not at the right time. Tell you what, it only takes one mistake and all that hard work, it's all undone again. Front left tyre's hot, but you can't expect it. I'll be honest, I think this is pretty authentically hard. Slow burn though, 2 laps left.
Timing screen shows you're the quickest car on track right now.
Yeah, we're not getting anything for it, are we, back here? Oh. No, we didn't make use of it. any slight mistake you bleed that little bit of time, but feels good, feels fun. One of the better AI races I've had for a while. Mainly with me following them, to be honest, but it shows you how even the sort of skill set is at the moment. No doubt I'll get quicker. It's interesting to see if they improve with your time. One lap, all or nothing.
1 to go.
Stayed with the old track limits that time, didn't we? Last chance. Something. Anything. Just give me a place. Ending tears. Get rewarded. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Oh. I never thought 8th place would feel like such a reward.
Just wasn't quite quick enough today.
That was pretty good. I didn't mind it. We managed to get race done. Didn't get too much. Bullied, I suppose. What was the best lap in the end? 1:15.6. See, when we started moving up into the 15s, they moved higher. I think, you know, if you improve, you will see faster times of them as well. But yeah, funny that, isn't it? Hey, didn't just me, so I didn't see you coming, mate. Just racing then. I definitely think it has potential. I mean, I'll be honest, it feels finish weekend, I suppose. Oof. I feel like turning it off before it saves. We'll take it. We'll do the grind. So far we're 97 grand in, we've got £2,100 and we're 12th after one race. Well, 10th, but standings 10th. There you go. We've got 1 point. And Jake Hodges is the one to catch. But yeah, overall I think multiplayer seems to be broken. Single player works pretty well. I enjoyed the driver test, and the speed you get puts you in a league, so I suppose it's going to kind of separate people, but we'll have to see what that's like when we get into a lobby. We've got the challenges, although there was only the factory driver program in the moment. Downloadable content, let's have a quick look. Yeah, there's the DLC packs. There's the updates, they're only going to be $2.99 each, come out daily. Nothing installed, categories. Oh look, what's this? The Praga. Oh, we've got that, have we? So Daytona 250. GTO endurance race. Seems weird to download. Oh look, you have got vehicle setups here. There you go. Ooh. Trophy setups by Alex. Well, there's some stuff in there. What else have we got? Anything else? Driver profile. See what we got. See what that says now. Rating's 80. How many records do we hold? Is there a time trial then? Or is that just in challenges? Endurance hall. Factory driver. Yeah, I haven't seemed to have got online yet. We've been online on it, yeah. Yeah, I think it feels good as well. I'll be honest, with all the shit people say, I think what you get, especially with a lot of the popular content creators, you know, take nothing from them, but it's like I say, you get used to the phone you've got. You know, if you walk around with an iPhone for 10 years and someone gives you an Android, you're like, oh my god, you don't know how to use it, all the buttons are in the wrong place, everything feels different, you know what I mean? It's like drinking in the same pub for 20 years and then going and trying a pint in the newer one, you know. It's just, it's one of them things. I think people are so embedded in like things like ACC and thinking that that is obviously the staple, which to many people it is. You know, it'd be interesting to see what some of the faster cars drive like, because I do think ACC punishes you a little bit harder than I think it would do in real life. Not to say racing in a pack and everything in real life isn't hard, but I mean the curbs. It's just like curbs can be bad if you hit them wrong, but not every curb is like a springing board, and not every chassis acts like a skateboard. The pad worked quite well. We started on a pad. Felt like I could qualify on a pad, like through the test for online or whatever. Definitely. I was getting, I think 101s when we started, and I think I was only getting like 1 minute maybe into the 59s. By the time we finished, that's after a few goes and swapping to the wheel. All I'd done was change the steering rate to 1.5 and the tyre pressure I knocked down a bit on the MX-5. Right, so what we'll do quickly. We'll try something harder than fast, just to see. But on a short circuit, maybe not Nordschleifer. Or should we see what Nordschleifer looks like? I haven't tried it. Go on then, sod it. Not promising I'll finish it, but we'll give it a quick test. It's getting late for me, and I've got early start again. I'm already going for hours. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone who has watched it. I hope you've seen what you need to. I think some of the pictures and the things, I'll tell you what though, like when you do look at the landscapes, you can definitely see Farming Simulator. Like that bit there looks like the shopping farm simulator, if you know what I mean. Like the assets, I suppose you call them. Trees look very good. Vegetation looks good, but then you'd expect that from a Farming Simulator game. So perhaps the grass looks better than the track. But the track doesn't look bad. Looks like their carousel's been resurfaced. So let's just try it off the bat and see what it's like.
Clear.
Right, look, you hear that? You can hear when the petrol motor kicks in, look. Just the electric motor. I'm not being funny, but that's pretty cool. Now this feels weird. This feels very strange. It feels like you don't know which end the power's coming from. Look, it just wants to understeer like an absolute pig. I would say that just handled like an absolute pig. That felt weird, like it's going to need a bit of setup. Yeah, is it better than Rennsport? It's certainly better than Rennsport's launch. I think Rennsport done a pretty good job with their thing of tidying it up. Is it better? I'm not. You know, I'm on the fence for that really. It feels good, it feels competitive. I'll definitely have to do more, because so far the MX-5 is the only thing we've gone with. That thing felt like it was, I mean, the List of Storm we only tried on the control pad, but that thing there felt like you applied the power and the front wheels just wanted, it might as well have been front wheel drive with 1,000 horsepower, whatever it's got, 600, 700, I don't know. What have we got? Should we try a GT car then, see what that goes like? Canadian Tyre. Oh, there we go, GT4 Nordschleife. Right, that's going to be a step up from the MX-5 right into the GT4s. So, we'll expect something similar. After doing that one, I don't know, like, because on the MX-5 I upped the steering rate to 1.5, the steering rate up to 1.5, which definitely felt better. When it's at 1, it feels like it's got a bit of hesitation and more damping to it, like you can't seem to do what you want to do. That's how it feels. It's almost like when you've got traction control and you feel it robbing your lap time or your acceleration. So let's just let's see, toe in and toe out. That's what I said earlier. Yeah, and look, when I was looking at the MX-5, I said, should I play around with the toe? Because in real life, you would be toeing in on the front and you would be toeing it out on the back, which most games get wrong. ACC as you toeing in on both. Forza Motorsport as you turning out on both. Gran Turismo 7 actually does it right both ways. Works best. Create rotation with turn in on the front, create rotation with turn out on the rear. Stability on the front with toe out and stability on the rear with toe in. Bump stops and slow bump, you just want to practice by having them all the way down and all the way up, and then maybe quarter the way each end and see how it suits you. You generally find on games where it's harsh and whacks over bumps, soft is actually better, especially if you're going to be a bit risky and cutting a bit of grass and corners. But that's something we'll have to experiment with. We'll quickly dive in and we'll see what the GT4 feels like before I jump off, because it's late and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin.
Clear of the pits.
Clear the old pits. Right, she's definitely lively. Wow, she's harsh. This is something I'd think about softening. That looks narrow. Well, that diff lock on the rear there. So that's another setting you can play with. Probably somewhere. Might be through the clutches. That car was moving around like it was in a motion simulator and I wasn't. Yeah, I had more balls in the line. Less brakes in the line as well. Sounds aren't too bad though, like you're really in it, whack stuff. Even the contact with the other cars, you know when you've had a bump, you know on some games where it's silent, you think what happened there? You know, if somebody's doing this, you hear it. Oh. Definitely got loads of oomph in this GT4. Can get away with driving it fairly aggressively. Oh, apart from the brakes like that on a corner, didn't like aggressively. You know, some bits like here, like there's no way this track looks as good as some other places or other games. Like the trees, the grass, all the stuff that's really come from Farming Simulator can look quite good. Not to say the cars don't look good either, like in some of it, but this track in particular, it looks like everything's about a week away from dying. I reckon they laser scanned them curbs though. That's one I think you do want to avoid when you're there, and you want to avoid when you're here and all. Forgot where I was now. Bosh. So you can definitely come unstuck, mainly under the braking, to be honest. But I've got no ABS, so I think that's probably what's happening to me. Locking up a bit. You get the brake squeal, but it comes on straight away, so you don't really seem to look. Like you need to go. That's one narrow bit of carousel. Right, so if I was racing it as an MX-5 racing game, it's very good. I mean, this is the worst. To be fair, it took me a little while to get used to the MX-5, so. he spanks over them curves. Cool. It's like watching one of them videos on YouTube. You see mate come out of the corner in his BMW. You don't see him exit it. Look, the brakes are just really heavy. Let's just see if we can. Oh. They felt the opposite to what they're saying. Let's have a quick oh, this one's individual corners, look. Remember that? Springs gone the same. Reduce that toe a little bit. Well, they changed. They both changed, but they both go different, don't they? It's strange. Roll bar, soft, hard, what are we going for? Let's see if we ruined it. This will be last go.
Clear of the pits.
Brakes feel well. Feel slightly more balanced, a bit more though. Really great. Right. But that is me done for my first session on Project Motor Racing. So I personally think if you're on the Xbox Series X, S, whatever, I think it's going to feel fine. MX5 Cup felt fine. We had a little go. We done our test. We didn't get into any multiplayer races because they crashed 2 or 3 times or so that we tried. So we just wanted to try and do as much as we could in the time we had. But I'll be on again hopefully tomorrow. I can't promise anything, but definitely on Friday. And I'll probably go a bit longer Friday. I'll go a bit later. There's nothing to do Saturday and Sunday. Friday actually I'm off in the daytime as well, so I might get on in the day in a bit. You never know. But yeah, I mean, is it worth it? To be fair, I've enjoyed it. I enjoyed the MX5 races. They felt good, and the MX5 races, if anything, mean they can get something right because that did work. And I do think that there is going to be issues with looks and things like that to some people, especially seeing as it was supposed to be all next gen. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be things about that engine that it does well, but you know, it was a weird shift from the Unreal Engine to the Giants engine anyway. But I think, to be fair, I think it's not bad. Price tag's heavy though, but everything's expensive now apart from our time apparently. Your work time, that's the only thing that doesn't seem to go up as quick. But yeah, I think it's a good game. I've had fun. I'll definitely do more, try the career, continue with the MX5 career maybe, see how we get on. And yeah, I'll be back. So I've got to go because I've got a couple of things to do before I hit the sack. I've got an early morning. But thanks for watching everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.